Hello friends, thank you so much for stopping by the channel and happy Sunday to you. My name is Talisha and I also go by CreativiTeeByT, and in today's video I'm going to share with you what I plan to sew up for Thanksgiving. As we all know, Thanksgiving is on this coming Thursday if you're watching the video the day that I put this out, and I want to whip up something nice. Last year I don't believe I got to make something, and I have some plans for you this year. In addition to sharing my Thanksgiving sewing plans, I am also going to share with you some new fabrics that I'm super excited about that I was able to pick up. And so yeah, that's what I'm going to share with you, and I'll go ahead and start with the Thanksgiving sewing plans. All right, so I know you're not used to seeing this much of me at once, but I want to make sure that I had enough in the viewfinder for you to be able to see the fabrics that I'm going to show up. But again, we're going to go ahead and start with the sewing plan. So the first thing that I plan to sew up for Thanksgiving is going to be a dress. I love dresses. That's like my most favorite thing to wear, and I want to make a dress for Thanksgiving. Most of the things that I have been sewing lately have been pretty simple, you know, straight lines, easy to sew, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I wanted something a little bit more drastic. And since I'm going to be taking off several days, so I'll have off Tuesday, Wednesday, and then, you know, I can have the morning of Thursday if need be, I will have some time to sew this and the other thing that I have planned to sew up. So the dress that I am speaking of is Nomi 2140. I will also put the picture, the actual pattern picture, in the screen, but this is a dress by CreativiTeeByT, and I believe she just released this dress maybe in the fall or right before Simplicity was sold, and you know, all that other stuff. So yeah, this is a very unique looking dress, and there's two views to this dress, and I plan to make the red version, which is view B here, and I'm really loving it. I like the lines on this dress, and it is considered a Mrs. Shirt dress. Most of the shirt dresses that I have shown, no, all of the shirt dresses that I have shown have had buttons in the front and not a zipper, so this will be different for me. But I really like the style of the cuffs and just the different lines in them. I have made a couple of CreativiTeeByT patterns before, and they seem to work out with my sizing. This is a woven pattern, and that doesn't make me nervous because I'm used to sewing with woven fabrics and patterns all the time. I actually prefer woven over knits, and I think I'll be making a size 20. I have gone down quite a bit in weight, and I'm so proud and happy about that, but I'm not going to go down too much in size. I will just go ahead and make adjustments if I need to make adjustments. So the suggested fabrics for this pattern is going to be your cotton, denim, micro suede, shirting, synthetic leather, and twill. Let me show you the fabric that I found. Look at this. This is a faux suede fabric. Isn't this lovely? Look at this. Now at first I put it up to me and I thought to myself, does it wash me out too much? Maybe if I wear black hair, because you know I change my hair up all the time, but maybe if I wear black hair, you know, it'll stand out a little bit, so I plan to wear black hair with that. But yeah, this is so nice, and let me share with you what the inside looks like. So it's not going to be like scratchy at all. It's very silky on the inside, and honestly, if you had this fabric, you could choose if you wanted to wear it go with the wrong side showing out. But this right here I got on sale for, I believe it was 30 or 50% off. I think it was 50% off. And this came from Hobby Lobby. I was just at Hobby Lobby one day picking up some zippers, and I wasn't at my regular Hobby Lobby. My regular Hobby Lobby does not have anything like this, and they did not have anything like this fall. So I'm not really sure how they determine which stores get what, and if I haven't already, I'll go ahead and put a clip in of me picking it up and finding it. But yeah, so I couldn't leave it there, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to make this CreativiTeeByT dress, and this would be perfect. So this right here is going to be my first sewing plan. So remind you, I've got full days. Honestly, I could probably make this in a day if I started, you know, at the top of the hour and just kept working myself through. So that is plan number one. So my second sewing plan for Thanksgiving is going to be this kit right here. This kit came from Babylon Leather, and if you don't know about Babylon Leather, let me share just a little bit and also share with you how you can pick one up. So Babylon Leather is a company that sells DIY leather handbag kits, and they provide kits with pre-cut pieces and instructions. Some key points that they have shared with me is that it's easy to get started and that beginners can smoothly complete the bag making. The DIY kit uses top grain cowhide and full grain cowhide leather. Each kit comes with a detailed tutorial video, and the brand also provides quick response and online support. The DIY kit includes, as I mentioned before, pre-cut leather pieces, hardware, accessories, straps, threads, and a toolkit that includes everything you need to make the beautiful leather bag, so that you don't need to go out and get something else. If you're interested, they are currently running a Black Friday sale. It kicked off on Friday, November 21st, and it runs through December 5th. So you have some time if you want to pick something up to make for the holidays. This is the perfect time. All sale items are currently 30% off site-wide, and with my discount code, which I will share with you in a minute, you will get an additional 10% off, and which means you're stacking the deal to get a total of 40% off. My code is Talisha10. Let me just make sure I'm saying that right. It is Talisha10, and I will put that in the screen, and I will also link to my affiliate link down below. The bag that I picked out is the Birkin inspired bag because I wanted to make sure that I had a smooth process. So yeah, definitely check that out. I'll put a link in the description box below so that you can just go to my description box and click on that to get your deal and whip up you something nice for the holidays, or just have fun with it. You know, it doesn't have to be for anything in particular, or you could gift it to someone if you have a sewing friend, or if you just want to make the bag and gift it. All right, and so next week I will hopefully be able to come back and share with you a new dress and a new bag, and if it's not next week, it will definitely be the week following. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the fabric haul. So this fabric, all of this fabric, let me move some things out of the way, came from Lyrical Fabric. I ordered some fabric from them at the end of the summer, and I was happy with the quality of the fabric that I received, with how quick it was shipped to me, considering how far they are from where I am located. And so I needed some winter fabrics that were of good quality, and I just went here. I went straight to that website. In my opinion, they are expensive. I don't know why, outside of the fact that the quality is good, and maybe I just haven't had as good a quality in the things that I've purchased. But for me, that didn't make a difference because I feel like I really need these things. So yeah, let me go ahead and start sharing with you those fabrics. So I'll go ahead and start with the fabric that I picked up the end of the summer. I don't think I've ever shared that on the channel, and if I have, you know, forgive me, okay? But because it was only one piece, I don't think I shared it. But this first piece was the one I picked up at the end of summer, and I was going to make some white leg pants with it, inspired by someone that had made a pair of white leg pants in this fabric. But I decided against it because it's a rayon, and it had already got cold. Like, it got cold really, really quick, and so I didn't want to make the pants because I knew, you know, I was working really hard at losing weight, and I just said I'll just wait until I could actually wear them comfortably, and maybe I'll even change my mind. But this is the fabric. This is a rayon, and it is so drapey, it's beautiful. The polka dots are the perfect size, and I absolutely love this. Oh, and you know, and now that I've had time to think on it, I could actually make a beautiful like long maxi sleeveless sundress that would just drape so nice. But look at this. Oh, I just love it. And so I picked up three yards of this. I think you can do half yards on their site, but just gorgeous. Okay, so this is fabric number 1. Now for the fabrics that I purchased from this shipment, I will go ahead and start sharing those. And I have some patterns that I picked out. And what did I do with them? I had the whole stack here. Yep, so I have a whole stack of patterns minus one because I'm not really sure what I did with it, or it might be in a tote that, you know, I can grab later. But the one that I don't have, I will definitely put in the screen for you. And actually, I have a list in my notes as well. Let me just pull those notes up. Okay, so just to make sure that I don't miss that pattern, because if you have similar needs for like your weather, if your weather is similar to mine, these will be good resources, good, you know, good patterns to get and pick up. So all of these fabrics are either sweatshirt fleece or sweater knits, and so I was very intentional about what I picked out because I want to make them right away, and I want to make sure that there's something that I want to wear. So this very first one is, well, let me get my card. This is the card that comes with your package. It says Lyrical, and on the back side of it, it lists all of the cuts that you received. And so if you forgot how much you got, you know, if how much you purchased, and if you forgot the name of it, you don't have to go back to the website. You can just have your, this is a note card right here. So this would be the natural cotton sweatshirt fleece. Okay, and I did get 2 yards of this, and I have a pattern specific for this one, and I'll pull it out on top. So let me share with you the fabric first. This is the fabric. Again, the screen is going dark because this is white, but this is the fabric. It's natural, so it's not like white, but just natural, not as dark as, oh, here it is. This is good true to color right here. But I got 2 yards of this. This is 60 inches wide, and I just need to be comfortable, y'all. I mean, like, it is cold, but I want it to look nice. Here is the stretch, going the wrong way. Yeah, so here's the correct stretch. Look at this backing to it. It's nice and soft and fluffy. I am going to pre-wash this first. I'm going to wash and dry, but yes, that is the first cut. And what I have in mind for this fabric right here is Know Me 2131. This pattern right here by Alyssa Threads, and again, I will put it in the screen so that you can get a close-up. And I want to make the view that she is wearing. What drew me to this pattern is the neckline. I love that neckline. It's different, and it has a drop shoulder, which I'm fine with drop shoulders. I actually like them, and it's just like the right fit. It goes, to the hips. It has bands, and she used, it looks like on this pattern, she used the same fabric for her bands as well, which is something I would do because there's no way I'm gonna get a hold of rib knit now that we have no Joann's, but I'm okay with that look. And so yeah, I'm just gonna make this sweatshirt. I'm sure I will not have enough fabric to make the shorts, and at the time that I purchased this fabric, I thought about maybe getting enough fabric to make the shorts, but I don't even wear shorts like that, so I wasn't gonna do that. All right, so let's move on to fabric number 2. This color is called Mocha, and it looks like the other one, but it's just a tad bit darker. And this is just for me to have another sweatshirt. And I know it's like, why would you buy something that close together? Well, I don't know, but I did, and I like it. I mean, I just like the color, but I really didn't want to make the sweatshirt in this color. I felt like this would go with, you know, more things, even though this is a neutral as well. So that's why I did it. Now, I will say that this fabric feels rougher than this fabric, even though it's supposed to be the same, because the Mocha has the same description of sweatshirt fleece. I don't know if it's because this natural got bleached a little bit or something. You know, I know sometimes when fabrics get bleached that, you know, filling could happen, but this is so nice. So for the pattern that I want to make or use to make a top, it is between two. So I have Simplicity 8947, and I have made that before, and I would honestly make the same view, and I have it here, but I'll go ahead and put it in the screen so that you can see it better. So view A would be the view I would make out of this, and I feel like paired with some nice boots, you know, I could dress it up and put some jewelry on it. I could even wear it to work, you know, just glam it up, you know what I'm saying? But the reason why I'm looking at styles like this is because I want to be fully covered. You know, I could wear it to work with some thermal leggings and some boots, or I could just wear them with some jeans or some other kind of pants and some tennis shoes when I'm not at work. And that's the comfort that I'm looking for, especially when it gets super cold here. And we have been predicted to we're gonna have some cold weather, and it's gonna be like very, very cold. So that's what I'm trying to do. Now I will go ahead and move on. Got another bag here that I'm opening up and I am pulling out. Okay, so this one, oh my gosh, I just love it. And I'm looking at this for the first time with y'all. Okay, so this one is the textured cable stripe cotton sweater knit, and this I purchased 2.5 yards of. This is also 60 inches wide. As I just mentioned, I'm looking at this for the first time with y'all, and there's a problem. There's a problem. First of all, it's beautiful. Look at this, it's beautiful. You see the cables, but you know what else you see? Right through it. Let me pull this up a little bit. Oh man, that bothers me. All right, look at this, y'all. You can see right through it. Let me see if I can show you. You see that? You see my hand? What in the world were they thinking? I don't know. I mean, I guess I could make a cardigan out of it. So my plan, the plan for that, let me share with you what my plan is. And I'm sorry if it seems like I'm all over the place, but this is like truly a true unboxing, okay? Because I hadn't looked. So I'm just kind of mad now, I guess. I planned to sew up either Simplicity 9014 or Berta 6476 with this, and I will put those two in the screen, but here they are right here, these two. No way in the world I can do that now. No way in the world. I mean, I could, but no, actually I cannot. Totally ruin my plan. I wonder if they take returns. But I guess what I could do is just I mean, I could line it if I wanted to with a black and make a sweater. If I do that, then I would probably end up going with this Simplicity right here because of the neck. even though it's like a slouchy neck on this Simplicity 9014, I think it would be the pattern to give it the most grace. But I honestly don't feel like going through all that, so I might just make a cardigan. Okay. I mean, this is so thin. It's like they only focused on the cable. So I will say that I went back to look at the description after we're looking at this fabric, and it does state that this fabric has a thin black base layer with chunky protruding cream colored horizontal cable stripes, and that the base fabric is quite light, so it does not provide that much warmth, and they envision a cardigan or a pullover. So that was my mistake for not fully reading the description and going by the picture only. I guess I could also wear it and just make sure I wear something underneath every single time I wear it, but who wants to do that, y'all? I'm a little disappointed in that one. All right, let's move on to the next fabric. But I do want to ask a question. Just put it in the comments below. Why would anyone purchase a fabric like this knowing that you can see through it like that? I mean, outside of making a cardigan, and if you had this fabric, what would you make with it? Okay, just help me out. Maybe all is not lost. Help me out in the comments below. Okay, so let's move on to this last fabric that I have, and this is chocolate heavy sweatshirt French terry. Okay, so it is a little bit different than the other ones. It's not a sweatshirt fleece. It is a heavy French terry. This is the French terry, the backing. It feels fine though, and then this is the front. And I think it's super cute, and what I really want is just a super long turtleneck dress. That's all I want from it. One of the other choices that I don't have right in front of me at the little desk here is a pattern that has been out for a while, but it is discontinued. However, you can find it on like Etsy and places like that, but it is Simplicity 8738. That is a really good pattern, and I would make the view that the model is wearing. Like I said, it's in my stash, and I'll put it in the screen. But there's so many other patterns that would fit these plans, like Simplicity 9240. That is a pattern that's very nice, just a basic sweatshirt. So yeah, here are all my little fabrics. Again, I'm pretty much satisfied with this fabric haul because all of them except for this one has met my satisfaction. So just please help me in the comments below and let me know what you would do with this cable sweater, textured sweater knit, or if you think I should just go ahead and make the cardigan and leave well enough alone. But yeah, and also let me know what was your favorite. All right, so thank you so much for watching. I am gonna get off here. I am gonna edit this video. I am gonna post it, and I'm gonna get this dress made and then get started on this bag. All right, I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday, and I will see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, you know what I'm gonna say. Please take a pause for the cause and click the like button and the subscribe button if you enjoy this type of content, and the gray notification bell so that you can be notified of all future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.